My name's Ellieapos. I'm chairman of Ercol Furniture, and you're in our showroom today where we've launching our new collections for 2011. Behind me in the background is a painted range called Pinto. I'm sitting in a new upholstered range called Portland in wonderful Sanderson fabric derived from the 1950s. There's the Alba range, and there's Bosco and cabinets and in bedrooms. And there's a whole show of our current furniture and furniture, the Ercol originals, the butterfly chairs and so on. Nick Garrett, my colleague who's our managing director, will give you a tour around the new collections and a tour around the factory, to give you an idea of what we're doing.
This is a brand new design for Open House this year. We call this Alba, and it's a really interesting collection of natural oak finish furniture. So one of the things we tend to do is when we launch something, we typically start with a fairly tight range to begin with, and then we develop and expand the range as it goes on. So chairs that have been in the market for longer typically have got sort of 10 or 20 choices of fabric on there. This is one of our classic sort of 1950s designs, and you can see here all of those shapes and profiles that come out of the steam bending process. Again, what we've tried to do is sort of represent these both in their original traditional style, then using colour with these painted finishes. We've lifted it and sort of given it a modern twist. So this is the Bosco dining range. We saw this really as being a much more sort of broader range, really, that will attract sort of a wide audience. So very quickly we then said, well, we ought to think about a bedroom design. Again, it's a slightly sort of updated Ercol style, but it's still got lots of those traditional craft features that you would expect to get from our brand.